Coming up on Sports Weekly, the San Gorgonio boys soccer team is trying to make school history as they are back in a CIF Southern Section Championship match for the first time in about 3 decades. We'll check on the boys soccer team as well as the boys basketball team for San G. They made it to the semifinals, but their great run this season comes to a close. We'll give you an update on San G boys basketball, plus the red-hot Cal State San Bernardino baseball team taking on Point Loma in a battle of two nationally ranked programs going head-to-head. The Coyotes off to a great start, having won 9 of their first 10 games. And from the baseball diamond to the softball diamond, the big battle this past week posed Cajon, a CIF champion from a year ago, taking on Hillcrest, also a CIF champion from last season, going head-to-head in a tournament championship game. So we'll have those highlights and a whole lot more on this edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG, and it starts right now. And what is up, everybody? Welcome to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. We appreciate you tuning in. It's going to be a great show, and we start with high school soccer. We've got one local team still in the hunt for a soccer championship. That is the San Gorgonio boys. They have reached the Division 6 championship match, and San G will be hosting the finals. We'll get to that in just a moment, but first, they had to get past a very good Chaminade team in the D6 semifinals. They used a late dramatic goal to get the win. Let's check out the highlights.
Chaminade comes in red hot right now, but San G, the number 1 seed in Division 6, home in the semis, and they would be home for the championship if they win tonight. Big throw again into the box. Still bouncing around. Hurst was in the area. Left-footed shot is in. That was number 11, Connor Lee for the Eagles. And Chaminade strikes first here in the opening minutes of this game. Oh, there's Elvin Lopez all alone. Lopez up ahead. Soto on the other end, the header. Across the box, the shot, and there it is. The equalizer, San Gorgonio. Penalty shot to try and give Chaminade the lead. The save by Guzman. Guzman with the biggest play of the match. Lopez to Soto, spins to his left. Soto with the left foot, shot on goal. Good! Ezekiel Soto gives San Gorgonio the lead. A quick kiss to the crowd and celebrates with Coach Villalobos and the Spartans as San Gorgonio has taken the lead. Ezekiel Soto. What a goal. The left-footed strike. San Gorgonio is headed to the CIF Southern Section Division 6 championship match. Congratulations to Coach Villalobos and San G. They have done it. San Gorgonio has reached the final.
A couple of things. First, like giving up the early goal. We knew that was one of their weapons, and it sucked that we gave up a goal on a throw-in. But I think after that, Matt settled down, and even though that first goal, he maybe could have come out a little more aggressive, but he recovered by making that PK save. So that's what stands out. Maybe a mistake there, but then he bounced back, and then after that he was pretty solid with those long throw-ins, and then easy again. I mean, I told him after the game, man, dude, you did it again. He's always in the mix, and either he's scoring or he's giving up the pass for the goal. So he just makes things happen, and they send number 2, I think it was, like his job was to cover him all game. I don't know if you noticed that, but he was after him the whole game, and I just told him at halftime, hey, don't worry about it. He's gonna be following you. Who cares? You just do your thing, and you're gonna have one opportunity. Now you're gonna make it.
Some guys just have a knack for scoring. I feel like he's got one of the best shots I've seen. Like he always puts it on frame. He's always hitting the corners. I mean, is he just like a big time scorer, like one of the best you've had?
Yeah, definitely one of the better players ever to play San G, if not the best. Honestly, his touch is just something else. Yeah. He has an incredible vision. I mean, his shot, everybody sees that obviously because that's how he scores. But the other things are his passing. You know, his through balls. You know, he puts great spin on the ball when he has to. When he has to use power, he uses power, and you know, he's been a little hesitant to shoot in the last few games because of an injury. So the power hasn't not really been there. But you know, the first thing he told me after he scored, he's like, "Hey, coach, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt." So you know, that's good news.
I mean, it was a tough game. They were on me the whole game, as you saw. Kid was following me the whole game. So as a player, I knew that the shot was gonna come up. So once I had it, I showed up.
So San Gorgonio will host Victor Valley for the Division 6 championship. As we record the show, we don't know if it's going to be on Friday or Saturday, but we do know this. San Gorgonio will be at home in the finals, trying to make school history. They have never won a CIF championship in boys soccer. Coach said he is ready for the challenge and hoping they can bring home the trophy this coming weekend.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty special. We had a pretty big crowd tonight, and I think it's going to be even bigger on the weekend. So yeah, it's pretty special. Pretty special. You know, we have a lot of people that follow San G, and it's going to be pretty special that we're going to be at home in front of our crowd.
And you were telling me San G boys soccer has reached a CIF Southern Section Championship game in the past, but they don't have a CIF Southern Section title. That's correct?
That is correct. And in 1997, they made it to the championship game, and they lost against Mater Dei. Yeah, 2-1, I believe, on a PK. So yeah, we're looking forward to bringing a CIF title for the boys soccer team. So yeah, we're super excited. And back in 2014, we lost this game, the semifinal game. So you know, we one step closer now.
Yeah, I mean, prepared. Me and my team, we're ready to take on, I'm guessing, Victor Valley. Yeah. We're ready to take it on, all out on them, and come home with that ring. I mean, fans have been super supportive, parents, family, everything. They've been supportive. I'm sure we'll get the same crowd, if not bigger. So hopefully they all come out. I mean, it helps a lot.
So the San Gorgonio boys in the Division 6 championship match. On the girls' side, it's an all-local D6 final as Carter defeated Sure by a final score of 2-1 in the semifinals to advance to the championship match. So Carter will now take on Ramona for the championship coming up this weekend in the D6 finals. Ramona took on a very good and talented Anaheim squad, and Ramona would win that game by a final score of 2-0. So it'll be Ramona at Carter in the girls' Division 6 championship. So an all-local final on the girls' side, and like I mentioned, San Gorgonio hosting Victor Valley in the D6 boys game. All right, we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG. We'll talk some high school basketball, give you an update on the San Gorgonio boys, plus college baseball, big one on the diamond between Cal State San Bernardino and Point Loma. We'll be right back on Sports Weekly on IEMG.